First News with Keeler in the morning on WIBX and WIBX950.com.
I don't know if you've seen the story up on our website at WIBX950.com. There's also a video up there that shows this accident actually occurring yesterday over in Franklin Square. It was really a close call. As a matter of fact, when you watch the video, you'll see a man walking away with a young child in his arms after the accident occurred. I mean, this could have been far worse than what really happened yesterday. And, yes, somebody was injured. Doug Allen is of the Whisk Baking Company in Franklin Square. And this thing may have been preventable. And he's on the line right now. Doug, good morning.
Good morning.
So what's going on? First of all, yesterday was bad, but could have been so much worse.
Yesterday was pretty chaotic, especially in the morning. Our restaurant was very busy at the time, and then we had that incident happen outside. But this is an ongoing issue that we have, well over 30 days now with the building over in Franklin Square, the Bet Shalom, that had some infrastructure issues at the top of the building that fell on the ground. And the fire department then declared the building unsafe, so they ended up blocking off the entire square. Well, since then, we've had, an increase in business and people pull in there, and we've had 2 accidents prior to yesterday's incident. I have reached out to the mayor's office. I have, posted it on social media. It's affecting my business for people to come in, and it has fallen on deaf ears. And I was just very upset with yesterday because yesterday was 100% preventable. Mm-hmm. You have an area that's not that large to begin with. You have a lot of traffic in and out. So you're basically asking people not to use the exit, to use the entrance as an exit. And to back out of there or to drive out of there is dangerous. Yeah. And yesterday, the mayor came down here, and I had words with him, and I told him that, I don't understand why this couldn't have been open sooner. I don't understand why you didn't make the decision sooner to open this. The area is large enough where he could have pulled back the blockade where the building is so traffic can come in and out. It's dangerous, especially if something even worse happens, like a fire or something. Right. So, he just basically told me that, he had no idea that I never contacted his office, which is false. I have contacted his office. I spoke to someone else in his administration, and the funny part is that the information that I was told last week was completely different than what Rob told me yesterday. So he told me that they have to go through the courts, basically like the Ovalstein, and that this person in the administration told me this last week. They have to go through the courts because the owner's not willing to fix the building. This could be a long process, so on and so forth. Well, yesterday when I was talking to Rob, he told me, they have contractors. They're ready to go. They're going to get it fixed. Well, that's not true. I mean, they came here and they looked at the building. But you know what? The end result of this is that, 1, we have a guy that's in the hospital that's injured. Yep. 2, we have a girl
traumatized,
that, is completely shaken up by it. And then 3, we have a guy that owns a building that now has damage on something because the mayor, once again, does not follow through on what he should be doing. I mean, it's just everything that he does is like after the fact.
So I don't know.
Well,
I don't know that you can blame the mayor for that accident. And if he doesn't own the building, I don't know if you can blame him for the fact that it's not being taken care of.
Because now where you had a state
Stay with us, Doug. Hold on.
Transportation designed exit to help assist the flow of traffic there. And to Doug's point again, I mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating that you're either backing up or trying to back up in a small space and pull out onto Genesee Street, which is one of the busiest parts of the bottom of the street.
Who owns that building? Who owns that building that's forced the closure?
There's more than one building there.
No, but are you saying it's closing because of the crumbling roof or crumbling debris that's coming off the building?
That's the Jewish community building.
Right, so there's plenty of, they roped it off because of the potential for any more of the facade to fall down onto the sidewalk.
And that's hampering one of the entrances or exits
the
there?
only exit to the parking.
So what can he we see this all the time with buildings crumbling. The mayor just can't go in and stomp his feet and go, I'm the mayor, I said fix it.
Well, let me ask Doug, though.
Guess
Doug,
what? Guess what? That's
Yeah.
exactly what he did yesterday. He came down here, had his little words. He then made the executive decision to reopen the exit. He should have. So, yeah, he can do things, and he did get it done.
Well, I was talking about the building. But
You can block the sidewalk for, to say don't walk on the sidewalk because there's crumbling brick.
And if I can just pipe in just a little here. Doug, this is not your first go-round with the mayor on this issue.
No.
I mean,
not only that, like, for me, then, you know what? He makes me feel like, well, just so you know, that because now I have this open, this is a liability on me personally. Well, you know what?
The dramatic.
During the pandemic, you came here and harassed me every single day about a dumpster in an alley that's been there for 5 years. Every day, he sent someone from the city to harass me about my dumpster. But we can't get this guy to move forward with getting his building fixed. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable to me.
Yeah. And you're doing a lot of business down there. There are other businesses, and it's putting potential customers in jeopardy here.
The square looks like crap. It looks awful. I mean, we had the construction down here for 2 years. Then this happens where you can't get out. Then there's an issue with the trees. The trees look awful. There's garbage everywhere. The alley looks disgusting. I mean, this is just another instance where the mayor does not follow through on getting things done.
All right.
You know what? You drive over Bleecker Street, over by J Street. There's blight over there. You drive through Oneida Square. There's blight over there. Nothing is being done about the upkeep of the city.
Now,
the only time the city looks good is when the Boilermaker comes into town.
This has been a complaint that Doug has had for quite some time. In fact, Doug, is there a time when you've not only complained to the mayor, but you've taken it to a U.S. New York senator? Is that correct?
I did, and I also filed a complaint with OSHA about it.
Yeah. There was a time, I think, that I don't know if you want to share this, but there was a photo opportunity. Can you share this?
Well, yeah, the mayor comes into, he doesn't come in our establishment at all. I mean, not since we've opened, but, he came into our establishment with Senator Gillibrand and wanted a photo op, and we flat out refused to do it. It's just, I'm not here for photo ops. I'm here to run my business. I'm here to better bring something unique to downtown Utica for the local people, for the people that travel in. Yeah. I don't have time for this thing where I don't have the support of the mayor. I've never had the support of the mayor. Same instance with the garbage when the pandemic came through. The garbage backed up, and it got so bad in the business because business declined because of the construction, and also because of the pandemic.
Yeah, you had both.
We had to make hard decisions, either pay for the garbage or pay for our staff. So that's when this whole incident happened with him. Not once did the mayor call and say, "Hey guys, what's going on down there? How can we support you? How can we help you?" No, he doesn't.
All right, Doug, and I wish I was there on that day when Gillibrand came in. That would have been quite a. But again, you're standing strong. You're saying I'm sorry. We are a viable business here, and we're not being taken care of. You're standing strong.
I don't think it's just my business. I think it's collectively all the businesses downtown. It's neglected, and not only that. Where we are is the entrance to downtown Utica. You have people traveling off this thruway every day that travel all over the country, and this is what they have to see?
Yeah. All right. Well, again, this could have been much worse yesterday. There's a video up on our website you can check out. And, in fact, I think your conversation with the mayor might have been caught on the security camera, as a matter of fact. And it's a heated conversation. He's fighting for his business right now and for his customers. So, Doug, thank you for taking the time.
Thank you, guys.
All right. Have a great day.
Look, I just want to be clear. I'm not
I know you're going to work for a Democrat now, and you
no.
You're going to have to curry favor with the mayor. I get it.
We understand. We do. We all.
How do you think that's going to go over? First lunch. How do you think that's going to go?
You better start that PR campaign right now.
Look, I totally, and Andrew, I know you work down there as well, but obviously Doug owns a business down there. I totally hear where he's coming from, and if he's not happy, he's not happy. I just didn't want to go. I felt like we were going down the road of
you have no other road to go down.
It's the mayor's fault that this accident happened.
You have no other road to go down with Doug. I'm telling you, this is.
But do you think that's true? It's the mayor's fault this accident happened.
He's saying that he's been complaining for months, and the mayor has done nothing about it. And
if that is closed because of a safety precaution with a building the city doesn't own, I don't know what he can do.
Let me ask you this. Yesterday, he went in and opened up the.
If what Doug said is true, I have no reason to doubt him.
Why wasn't that done before? And then to say to Doug, now this is on you. If someone gets hurt, it's your.
No. He said it's on me now. I think the mayor said it was on me because I removed this barrier.
It's an attempt.
He said me, and I don't know what me means. That's why you shouldn't use it that way. I don't know what that means, whether it's the mayor or it's on Doug. But either way, it's throwing a guilt trip at this business owner. Like, come on.
Who has
I didn't read
taken?
I don't know how else you could read it, Jeff. To be honest,
I thought Palmieri said, based on what Doug said, he went and took the barrier. Right. He went and moved the barrier.
Let me put it
and then he said, "I'm personally responsible for this now because I took it."
You know what? Just so you know, I'm now responsible. Thank you very much. It's on me. That's not a guilt trip. That's exactly what it is.
I think that's if that barrier is there to close that entrance or exit way because there's debris falling off the building and the mayor just went and moved the barrier and someone gets hurt. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard anyone do in my life. We put this in as a safety precaution.
How is it any different than blocking the only exit and causing 3 accidents?
My whole thing.
How? I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my mind.
Right,
did the driver say the accelerator got stuck? Was that Palmieri under the seat pushing the accelerator too?
Is that when you've got a clear traffic issue that's caused 3 accidents, something has to be done.
So let the bricks rain down. If your car's there, too bad. Let the bricks rain down. Driver beware. Pass through here at your own risk.
If you could both just hang in for a second, I do have to say.
When's the last time you were at Franklin Square?
I do have to say. And again, I know I've gone back and forth with the mayor, and I know he loves me. But I do have to say, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard that it's closed for safety reasons, and now Doug is mad and there was an accident, so he's opened it up despite the safety reasons. That's stupid.
100% agree with that point.
And if that's how, that is the problem with Utica. And how it's being run, Jeff. I'm sorry.
Who do you know, and how did you ask?
Good luck after Friday. You are going into the fire. You're into the fire.
I demand.
This is all an effort to keep you, Jeff. We're going to make his life.
You guys want
at this rate, I'll be out of here by 8:30. Forget Friday.
Do you guys want a fist fight?
No.
Out? I mean, there are ways to solve these issues. All right, listen.
But again, I feel bad for Doug with running it down there with the road construction, the building.
And he's not
construction.
the only one. River Hills is down there. Nancy Ford, the printing place, and the reality is, if the garbage thing is that's what was going on with the garbage during the pandemic. I mean, it's at a time when leadership around this area was standing up to help people. Why not help them? That's all I'm saying. Okay. Sorry, got a break.